check it. Ball up. Oh, it's showtime. Let's go. Full-court trio. It's the full-court trio. They stay applying pressure. Triangle offense, running, gunning. Who's better? K-Sap on the post. He the man front and center. Swing it out the Keisha. She the queen, that's the sister. Got the bro Clyde glide through. Now you history. The ball at the top of the key. He on the scene. Getting three the hard way. Moderators getting rid of. Any violators put a hater on hiatus. Pull up front row. Trolls getting finger rolled. Block your shot at the rim, Matumbo. No, 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 not in my house. It's the big three. We talk the game the best. I need an S. Livest podcast, get your views up. I average a triple-double, sending you players back to the huddle. Keep your rebuttal, stutter, step and cross you over. No look pass behind the back, you on the post. Money, talk that talk, just be ready to pour confetti. Kiss the rings of the champs, that's legendary. The numbers don't lie, most valuable podcast. Fast breakdown through the lane, steam dash. Money, it's the full-court trio. We're applying pressure. Yo, the bro Clyde, the sister Keisha, the queen. Duval, K-Sap, y'all know what time it is. Introducing full-court trio. We up 3-0. What's up? This is 3-peat, 3 in a row. It's the full-court trio. We up 3-0. It's the 3-peat, 3 in a row. Let's go.
Hey everybody, this your girl Keisha with the Full Court Trio. I'm a little bit under the weather, but I am here. We are talking about the WNBA Playoffs. We're going to preview. They start on Sunday. And we also talking about Angel McCoughtry's bold take about Angel Reese. So we talking about that too. Y'all come on in the building, hit the like button. Hit the like button if you haven't subscribed to the Full Court Trio. Please do us a favor and subscribe. I got my panel with me today, me, Bro Claude, and Duval. Please go to my page, Cut the Ish, Real Talk Sports. Hit the subscribe button, and please go to Bro Claude's page, Steady Serving ENT, and hit the subscribe button. We're going to get it cracking tonight because we're not going to be up all night, even though it's already late. My voice ain't going to be able to take it. But I am happy to see some of y'all up in the chat. Thank you for being patient with us. I see you, ADP, Henry Hurley, Donna C, Tula Plays. I know it's real early over there. Please stick with us. What's going on, Jacob Perot? What's going on? How y'all feeling tonight, Paige? Paige, I see you, baby Paige. Miss D, I see you. Patricia Burton, Brian Lewis. Hey, Squeak. Hey, let's get this going. Let's get the talking. Ready, Milky Way. Dre Stewart, thank you for always coming through. Let me bring my panel up right quick so they don't fall asleep on me. What is going on, Bro Claude and Duval? What's going on?
What it do? Yeah, what's up, y'all? I see y'all. Come on in, hit the like button. Much love. We appreciate you. We've been, as the weather changed, Sister Keisha had the milkman over and he brought her in a cold. And now she talking about she was under the weather. The weather was under her. But I'm like, I don't know. You know what I'm saying? I put my hands up to that. But I think that the milkman came in with a bottle of that cold milk and she drank it while under the fan. So I ain't going no further. I'm gonna just say, what's up, y'all?
What's happening, chat? What's happening, family? Like I said, we got a video coming out soon called The Cold War. You're gonna really enjoy it. So look out for that. It should be dropping tonight or tomorrow. You know what I'm saying? Depends on if people want to do their jobs on time. But if not, we'll be here anyway. You know what I'm saying?
I put up the middle finger, but I didn't, Duval. The Lord stopped me.
Yeah, I know he that's the arthritis that kicked in. It wasn't that the Lord stopped you. The arthritis just bam. It happened when you get older. The arthritis, it kicks in. You know what I'm saying? It's all good.
Hey
You
man,
must
I
have won
can't
a
deal with
Saturday
these
night.
guys. Look. Hey, I done had my hauls. He gonna get a subdued Keisha tonight, but don't push me, Devon. Don't push me. Hey man, we gonna get. Hey, thank you, Dre Stewart, for the $2 super sticker. Thank you so much, brother. Thank you. What's up? I see you, Tony T. Camilla. We could never fire Deval T. Camilla. You know why? Because he keeps everything interesting around here. And I gotta take sick
He come
days. So,
like a little cat too.
look, I gotta take sick days and I gotta take PTO. So you know.
Ask T. Camilla why she want me fired so bad. That's the $1 million question to me.
Hey, send it to the suggestion box. That's all I can tell you. Send it to the suggestion box.
You know.
Oh, you know. Like, but now we have people out here. Oh, wait. June Brown says, well, now we have people out here trying to count Angel Reese money and actually suggest that she should go to one of her endorsements and ask for more money to give her team. Stop it. I'm with you, June Brown. Let me ask you brothers a question. You and old bro Claude. What do y'all want to do the playoff preview first? And then we get to Angel?
Yeah, not the playoff preview first. You know,
Let's do that. I'll let y'all come on in the building. We're gonna do the playoff preview first and go and get into it because we know people about to pass out in their beds. So we want to keep y'all engaged. Hold on, let me bring us up. Here. Did he try to take me off? Look, this is what happens when you getting old, the ball.
Yeah, I know it. That's why your finger ain't work.
You're getting old, the ball. All right, here we go. Let's talk about the WNBA play off. Soon as it stops circling and bring itself on up. All right, here we go, y'all. I'm gonna make this bigger because I'm old. I can't see that. All right. The playoffs are almost upon us. Everybody knows the 1 goes against the 8, 2 goes against 7, 4 goes against 5, 3 goes against 6. This is as of last night when the Seattle Storm clinched their payoff spot. This can change a little bit, so we're gonna go through it, but I just wanted to show y'all that. Everybody knows number 1 is the Minnesota Lynx. They went 33-10. They are locked in at the number 1 seed. So they pretty much got that on lock. I know the last game they pretty much sat Nafisa Kaya for that last game. I'm expecting they probably gonna do this next game. But I want to ask my panel this before we move on from the Lynx. Do you think the Lynx are the favorites to win the WNBA title?
I called the Lynx at the beginning of the season. I think they're more set up now than they was when I even told the panel that they was gonna be the favorites going into this year. That DNA trade gonna be a difference maker. Now you got a certified defender, a level first team all defense defender last year. You know she ain't played like it this year because you know she wasn't in an emotional place. So you know how that go.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
when you could attach that to a all level defender in Nafisa Collier and then Alana Smith and then Courtney Williams and then Caleb McBride, that's a bad combination. There ain't too many teams that gonna score on them at will. So you really gonna have to pull some rabbits out your hat to really go toe to toe with the Minnesota Lynx based on the type of team they have set up. Now the team like New York Liberty is more deeper, but I think the Minnesota Lynx will be champions this year.
Okay. Bro Clark, give me your take on it. Do you think the Minnesota Lynx are the prohibitive favorite to win the title this year? Or you
Well,
think it's another team?
I don't know why if this question really is for me because everybody that follows me already know from last year that the Minnesota Lynx is my team. Of course, everybody already know that I have Nafisha Kaya for MVP this year, which I know it's Asia's. I know. But in right, I do want Fee to have a season where she does collect the MVP, and it may not be this year because of what our girl did over on the Aces, right? So, if not the MVP of the season, definitely the MVP of the playoffs. I think that they're not only going to do well, I think they're going to have some struggle with Seattle with the with the eighth seed. They're going to have a little problem because Seattle is bigger. They're much longer, right? But the Lynx is faster, quicker, and they're better shooters. Um, they do match up well with because Seattle is bigger than them, so that's why the matchup is a little bit better for the Seattle Storm. But after the first the 1-8, I think that they should breeze through, and also take in the middle of the playoffs, they should be able to clock in, and take the chip from New York Liberty. I land.
Well, I'm gonna read the limit. Right now, the Lynx are the number one seed. It says the Lynx are locked in as the number one seed and have clinched home court advantage throughout the playoffs. They have also set a franchise record for wins in a season, but with Tuesday's loss to the Fever, they can no longer break the 2023 Aces all-time record of 34 wins. They can tie it, however, with the win Thursday against the Vipers. So they will not be able to break that that record that the Aces has held. If you had asked me this question at the beginning of the season, I had it between the Lynx and the Liberty winning the title. But to me, right now, as I sit here in this little chair thinking about life, I really think the Aces is gonna win a championship because there's something about momentum and getting momentum in the right time of the season. I think right now that team is the Aces. I think Asia and the Aces, once they got Nalissa Smith and got Asia Wilson some help in the paint, I think it was very pivotal for her. And in my opinion, I think the Aces are gonna roll up in here, y'all, and steal this from the Lynx and the Liberty, who many people had the Liberty repeating. But if you ask me today, because of momentum and catching fire at the right time, I think it might be the Aces title to take. And because of that trade they made to get Nalissa Smith to help Asia Wilson, every game I see Nalissa Smith's confidence grows more and more and more. Barring any injury from the Aces, I think they can beat anybody in this current playoffs. So that's my pick as I stand today. Y'all remember, I was at the beginning of the season saying the Aces are contenders, but they iffy for me because Asia didn't have no help. But Becky Hammond took care of my concerns and got her help. So I think Jackie Young is playing the best she's ever played. Of course, Asia's gonna do her thing. Then Nissa Smith is there. Chelsea Gray gonna do her thing. I just think that helped for Asia Wilson to spare off, in the paint. I think it's really gonna bode well for them. And unfortunately for the Lynx, they might run into a buzzsaw momentum that they can't stop. Let me get to the super chat. Thank you, Donna C, for the $5 super chat. She said, Angel Reese, the people's champ, asked to pay to play. These ex-ball players are delusional. Hit the like button. It costs nothing. Thank you, Donna C. Thank you. But hey, y'all, that's how I feel about that. I get it. But I got a feeling, bro, Claude. This is just me. I got a feeling that Asia gonna finish snatching Fee's chain from the MVP to the championship.
That was my 1, 2, 3 anyway, right?
Yeah. Look, my hands are up. I think she might snatch her chain. But we shall see. I could be wrong, but that's my opinion right now. Let's get to the number 2 seed. The number 2 seed really and truly is still up for grabs, y'all. It's between the Aces and the Dream. Right now, the Aces won again on Tuesday, this time by 31 against a lifeless Sky team. We all know. We don't even want to get into that. To run their winning streak to 15 games and move back into second place. Heading into the final 2 days of the season, the Aces and Dream have identical records, but the Aces own the tiebreaker. Thus, the Aces will get the number 2 seed with either a win Thursday against the Sparks or a Dream loss Wednesday versus the Sun. The only way for the Dream to wind up for the number 2 seed is to beat the Sun and have the Aces lose. So basically, chat and panel, the Aces can become the 2 seed by simply winning against the Sparks. The Sparks right now don't have nothing to play for. They were eliminated. Now, granted, the Dream are playing the Sun. They probably will beat the Sun, but the Aces can beat the Sparks. And they might want to continue to be the number 2 seed. So,
that's Erica Hamby has something to say about it.
Yeah. So at the end of the day, the Aces will either be the 2 or the 3. Them and the Dream.
Mm-hmm.
So at the end of the day, it's a difference between. Hold on, let me bring it back. It's the difference between playing the Valkyries or the Fever. So it's not really a big deal, whichever way they go, because I believe the Aces can beat those teams. I also believe the Dream can beat those teams. So what do y'all? Let me know this. How do you feel? Because I know I've already gave my my soliloquy about the Aces, but I asked you, Duval, how do you feel about the Aces and the Dream going through the playoffs? Because I'm gonna just bring this up here. The Aces, if they're the 2 seed, they have the Valkyries. I think that, of course, I think they can beat them. The Dream will have a Fever, and I think they could beat them. Who you think is more in trouble though?
Out of the 2, you talk
Lionel out of the Aces and the Dream with a matchup.
I think if you got Asia, you always got a chance.
Right.
You have an all-time great player. We have somebody that's in the GOAT conversation. She can always take over a series by herself. So I will always say that Vegas will always have a chance against anybody because of her. Mm-hmm. And I think an underrated move that nobody's talking about. What's the girl named Tyus?
Oh, yeah. Cheyenne is back. Yeah.
Yeah. Tyus. She had a pregnancy and she had a baby. She came back in 2 months. I think that will help the depth of that bench.
More front court help in Cheyenne. Yeah.
So that will help the front. That will help the depth of their bench with something that they need. Like I still think they guard play on the bench for the Vegas Aces is lacking because, like I said, Jewel Lord is inconsistent. And if it depends on Dan Evans, you just depending on heartburn. But again, we got to move past that. Okay. So you can't depend on Dan Evans.
No ass.
So if you depend on Dan Evans, you depend on a lot. That's
brother from Gary. He gonna beat your ass.
That's fine, but you know what I'm saying. Depending on that average, you depending on Jesus, ask for a lot. You asking Jesus for a lot. You can't do that.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? One prayer at a time. That's what Jesus said. One prayer at a time. You know what I'm saying? So But they are set up well to run through the playoffs. I just think the dream is just like they had a bench till they don't.
Mm,
What happened to Pow Pow? Pow Pow was the talk of the first half.
she
All of a
was.
sudden, you don't see Pow Pow playing like that anymore.
Mm,
Like I said, Coffee, she do a thing here and there. Like I said,
mhm.
Nas Hillman, she she coming on strong. She gonna be in the what you call it, the 6 man a year race. You know what I'm saying? So she could give them something. But but other than that, like I said, the dream, their depth is not there like it was. It's just like so. I think they're just too top heavy for me. But the Vegas Aces, they could really do something that that could really take them all the way. Now I don't believe they'll go all the way. Boss man, you here? I thought you were asleep. You know what I'm saying?
You just snuck up in here on us.
They say you took your prune juice and they say you about to be knocked out. So I ain't know. You know what I'm saying?
How
Well, I'm
you
glad
gonna
you woke.
how you gonna stop your whole soliloquy?
Because
Talk
we
about
just
I'm on
having
some
because you
prune
here. Because they
juice.
say you're asleep. They say you're asleep, boss man.
Man,
They say you're tired.
I waited. They kept pushing the time back.
They say you dropped the prune juice and you was in the chair. You know how they say when you get in
Oh,
that chair, you out.
stop them
They say when you
stories.
get in the
We'll
chair,
wait
he out.
for you.
That's what
You
they
said
say.
you was
His
tired.
wife said it, his son said it. I that's allegedly. They said when he get in that
Bro
chair, he's
Claude,
out.
you laughing, bro Claude?
I ain't said a goddamn thing.
Okay.
I'm
He
just
over
happy
there
to see
talking
boss
about
man.
that he talking about that I couldn't get up. So I'm laughing at him acting a fool. He
Like,
he
I'm
talking
just saying,
about that he talking about my urination cycle and
yeah, because you be drinking
Damn.
that prune juice. You know that prune juice, help you. Let you flow. That's all it is, bro. Clark. That's all it is. God bless you. That's
Too
all.
much information. I can't.
But I'm gonna
Keisha,
get back.
get a hold of your show.
I,
Now I'm gonna get back.
I didn't know we was going there, K. Said we was flowing. We was flowing and going until you popped up on the screen and then
Hey,
he went awry.
don't let me disturb the peace, man.
Bro, what the hell I'm
Look,
saying?
I asked him a simple question. Do he think Atlanta? Well, I think Aces is fine, but do you think Atlanta gets out of this if they ended
Clean.
up playing the Fever? Do they get out of that little first round?
Oh yeah, I mean, no, that's on the ball, right? Go ahead. I'm
That's what
sorry.
the
No, what I
ball
was
was
gonna say
asking.
is
Okay.
they top heavy. I think they
Mm.
bench that they had earlier in the season is no longer there. So I think it just is lacking. So I'm kind of concerned. That's all. That's all, boss man. I'm just happy to see you.
Are you concerned? You concerned about Atlanta?
Yeah, I'm concerned.
And see, we were talking about the number 2 and 3 seeds is either gonna be Aces. It's either gonna be Aces and Dream. Either way, with the last game being done,
Yeah,
they're
it depends
either
on the standings, depend on tomorrow's game, right?
yeah. But the only thing that will change if the Aces lose, they'll drop to the 3 seed, and Atlanta be the 2 seed. If Atlanta, yeah,
Are the Aces playing their players?
they probably will. They might want the 2 seed, and they'll have Golden State. But like I was asking them, I think the Aces are going to get out the first round anyway.
Oh, the Aces going to try to stay in that 2 seed, man, and stay in that bracket they in, man. They got an easy path to the
That's
final.
why I think they're going to play everybody so they can play. But Atlanta, it's the question, KSAT. Do you think Atlanta have any problem with the Fever?
Well, if we watch the matchups that the Fever and Atlanta had all season long, man, they've been tough matchups, man, even with the player being there. But I still think Atlanta has enough. You know what I'm saying? Because Atlanta will have the home court. And I've always said in the playoffs, man, I'm real big on that home court advantage, man. Because the home court can get you at least one game. You know, I think the crowd gonna be ruckus and stuff like that. And Indiana, man, they got a lot of injuries at that guard position, man. I know your girl finally, Odyssey Sims finally had a good game yesterday.
She did.
So I just like Atlanta, you know what I'm saying? But I agree with Duvall, with some of the bench and stuff like that. But at the same time, I think Atlanta should still be able to prevail. It shouldn't be no concern. I think with Atlanta, all they have to do is really cut Kelsey Mitchell off and let somebody else beat them from a scoring punch, because Kelsey Mitchell, you You know, she can damn near go for 30 any given night. And sometimes you got to cut the water off and with scores like that, make somebody else beat you. Make Sophie Cunningham beat you. Make Lexi Hall beat you. See what Aaliyah Boston's made of in these playoffs. You know what I'm saying? But at the same time, I just think I'll give the edge to Atlanta. But I do agree with Duvall. It could be some concerns because you could get overconfident for your opponent because they lack the firepower. You know what I'm saying? But you know, Indiana played last night when they played against who they played the Aces last night, or who they played last night?
They played. Hold on,
because they played their players. They wanted to get some momentum going into the playoffs.
Yeah, they did. But hold on, let me see. Let me show. Let me.
They played Minnesota. They played Minnesota.
They played the Lynx.
Yeah, they played.
But the Lynx didn't play.
Yeah, they didn't play their players. That's what I'm saying. But Indiana played their players just to get some momentum going into the playoffs to keep that continuity together. You know what I'm saying? So I think in this situation, if they got some, you know, momentum going into the playoffs, but you know, Atlanta, but like you said, if it flip flops, you got Vegas going to 3, and you got, you know what I'm saying, and you got a, you know, that's Vegas. That's a sweep right there for Vegas and Indiana. So, but I like the matchup between Atlanta and Indiana. I mean, I think Indiana will prevail. I mean, not Indiana, but Atlanta will prevail. So, you know, Indiana's like last year, one and done. So get them good riddance, and let's watch the rest of these playoffs.
And I want to let you guys, the guys in the chat, know before Broclaw go, the Aces control their fate. If they win tomorrow, they are the number 2 seed. They own the tiebreaker between them and Atlanta. Both of them have the same record. But they own the tiebreaker. So if they win tomorrow, they are the number 2 seed, no matter what the Dream do.
You know what's funny, man? I'm looking at this playoff bracket, man. Over there, that Minnesota, Seattle, Phoenix, and New York. That's tough over there.
I know. Bro, Claude.
That's tough.
And they changed the format on the playoffs too. Instead of 2 out of 3, now 3 out of 5, I believe. First 2 rounds.
First round is 3 out of 5?
Yeah, and then I think it's 4 out of 7 after that.
Ooh, 3 out of 5. Okay, now we balling.
Remember, Indiana Fever complained that they couldn't get a home game, and you know they changed it for Caitlin Clark so she could get a home game.
And she ain't even there.
And she ain't even there. But yeah, the format changed, so keep that in mind too. It's 3 out of 5 first round.
I see people in the chat talking about New York losing in the first round. Damn.
Hold on, we gonna get there. Hold on 1 second, Bro, Claude. What you think about the Aces and the Dream being the 2 and the 3 seed, which is what I likely think is going to happen, because all the Aces have to do is beat the Sparks. But like you say, Derrica Hamby might want to play it, even though they got eliminated. She might want to spoil the party.
not might. She do want to spoil a party.
She might want to spoil the party.
That Derrica Hamby see the Aces. She want to shit in a cereal. You know what I mean?
Get it. The only difference, the only problem is it really won't matter to the Aces, and the reason why I say that, whether they play Golden State or the Fever, I think they would win against either one of those teams. So, what do you think about the Dream making it out of the first round? Because I actually believe the Aces are going to make it out the first round, no matter who they play.
Ace is cooking. I don't care who they play.
Yeah.
A lot of people not gonna like what I'm saying.
Go ahead.
ASAP probably already suspected. The Fever gonna beat the shit out of the Aces. I think I think that they're gonna win and take it to game 5, 4, 5. I think.
Hold up, bro, Claude. Backtrack 1 second before you make that statement. That all hinges on what the Aces do tomorrow. They're not going to play.
That's what I said.
Indiana first round.
If the Indiana Fever play the play the Dream, I believe that the Fever gonna come out of the Dream matchup. But
you said the Aces.
You said the Aces. Okay.
Oh, my bad. If the Aces play the Fever, it's gonna be clean slate. Whoever the Aces play, it's gonna be straight.
Okay. Yeah, you had us confused. I was like, hold on, what you talking? Oh, all right, go ahead.
My bad. That come from, you know what I mean?
But the dream you saying.
Yeah.
I think the dream gonna survive the Indiana Fever crowd. I don't think that they're gonna survive Aaliyah Boston.
Now that, you know, the dream will have home court, not the Fever.
I don't care.
Fever, they can't get home court. They
They don't have a home game.
They
so
don't have
they won't be in front of their crowd.
Yeah.
I don't care. I'm just
Oh,
saying.
okay. But you mentioned that. That's why.
Yeah. If Kathy Engelberg,
she ain't got nothing to do with
she
this.
Ain't got nothing to do with this folklore. The dream will host
a Fever will be all the way to the championship game, but it's not going that way. But what I do think is the Fever is good enough to go head to head with the Atlanta Dream. I think that they are, without Caitlin Clark, absolutely able, with the injuries and everything else. Odyssey Sims is a feasible point guard. She is reliable. I believe in Odyssey Sims, which you already know from the Sparks. I like her. She's a good guard. And that Kelsey Mitchell. See, Howard is on one game, off one game, but Kelsey Mitchell is a take that every single time that she gets on the court. She rarely has off days, and if they're gonna have to pray for an off day for Kelsey Mitchell in this series in our land.
Well, so it comes to me. I think, like I would say again, whoever
where that laugh come from,
whoever the Aces play, they're gonna get out in the first round. But the Dream,
go ahead.
The Dream.
I could be wrong.
The Dream chat can allow Kelsey Mitchell to come in there and do some heroic shit and bounce them in the first round. Although I don't believe that's gonna happen, but if any team could get bounced out in the first round because of inconsistent play, it is the Atlanta Dream.
Damn, y'all stockpiling on the Atlanta Dream. Ain't
The only reason why I say it is because Ryan Howard sometimes, like Bro Claude, my play over there, sometimes she played like a nut, sometimes she don't.
You don't.
And then sometimes Alicia Gray is trying to be aggressive. Sometimes she's not aggressive. She's deferring to Ryan Howard, and Ryan Howard is going 3 for 21. But if you had put my feet to the fire and I had to bet money, I would pick the Dream because they're bigger than them, and they're going to overwhelm Aaliyah Boston. And Jordan Canada is back, and none of them can keep up with that little chick other than probably Kelsey Mitchell, and she too busy trying to score and run behind that chick. It's too much. But it will have to be some heroic stuff for Kelsey Mitchell, in my opinion, to get past the Dream. But I can see them getting past the Dream because of the inconsistent play of their stars.
Well, let me ask y'all a question. Let me ask the panel a question. So do y'all think Kelsey Mitchell can give you at least 2 heroic performances to get them over the hump?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
So it seems like y'all, I got y'all.
And I looked it up. The first round is still a best of 3.
Oh. Yeah, I see that. 1-1-1.
The second round is the best of 5. And then the finals is the best of 7.
So Kelsey Mitchell got to do it twice. She got it twice in her?
Yeah, you only need 2 games.
Yeah.
Now, let me ask you this. Let me get right back at you, K-Sap. Do you think Ryan Howard and Alicia Gray can be consistent for 2 games?
I'm not even worried about them.
Okay.
And the reason why I'm not worried about it is because you made a great point. I think the girth is going to help Atlanta out. Too big, too small. You know what I'm saying? This is playoff basketball. Everything slows down now. It ain't like you playing your opponent and then you go and playing the next opponent. Now you get to study your opponent. You get to study your opponent for 3 games. So if Kelsey Mitchell does decide to go bananas, they got a game plan for that. They're gonna probably get the ball out of her hand and make somebody else beat them. But like you said, Keisha, with Howard, Alicia Gray. Now, this is what I will say. Y'all are correct about Alicia Gray and Ryan Howard being inconsistent. But it only take one shot for Alicia Gray to see to go in if she can get on a heater.
True.
Same thing with Howard.
Same thing with Howard.
They're capable of scoring 30. But now you got to look on the flip side. Who else going to come to the party besides Kelsey Mitchell? Is the lights too bright for Sophie Cunningham, Lexi Hall, Odyssey Sims, Leah Boston?
KSAP, that's why I'm picking the Dream. I'm just telling you, there is a world where it could be a great upset. That's all.
Hey, but put it. I agree with y'all, but I'm gonna throw this in and I'm gonna land. In order for Indiana to beat Atlanta, the terminology I always use, you got to murky up the water, and that calls for Stephanie White to look to her bench and put Michaela Timpson in that game. I think Michaela Timpson can come in and be like, even if she got to do it at home. You know what I'm saying? Just to get the crowd going, be a fan favorite, because you got to understand something. They ain't got the player to rely on. They ain't got that, whatever they call that X factor.
But hold on, KSAP. You know Sophie outright, and they got Area Powers over there.
Oh, well, yeah, you guys are right. Sophie's gone. Y'all absolutely correct. Now, with all that being said, my bag. With that being said, Atlanta gonna sweep them.
No, y'all say Sophie's gone. She just going for the season off the bench, but she's not going from the owner's box.
Shut up,
Duval.
I
like how you slid that in there.
Just keep out there.
Okay.
We see it on the box.
Okay.
We gotta ask questions.
Okay.
You ain't no good. You ain't no good.
Hey,
we see it on the pop. We need to send we need to send Holly Roberts and was it Andy Constable? Go do your homework.
Okay.
Oh my God. I can't.
She in the owner's box on her knees, huh?
Oh my God. Stop it.
Maybe on phone.
I blame Duval. Y'all keep it going. Y'all keep it going, Keith. Duval done slid it in there.
Yeah, we going to the next thing.
Lexi Hall was left by.
Let me just say this. Aaliyah Boston, and when you ask that question, who's gonna come with Kelsey Mitchell? If Aaliyah Boston don't come with Kelsey Mitchell, they ain't got
It's
no
a wrap.
choice.
And I think the moment is too big for Aerial Powers.
Yeah.
But
it be against her old team.
I understand that, but look, and then that's what makes it difficult, because if you're playing against your old team, you know how players like to press. You know what I'm saying? And think they can do it all by themselves. But in this situation, going to Atlanta, I think that home crowd gonna be rocking. Atlanta get game 1, and then now they playing with house money. Now they can just go out and do what they got to do and finish them off.
I think we all say Atlanta except for Broclaw. He say the Fever.
I mean, I'm gonna stand 10 toes down. I'm going with Atlanta.
No. I made it.
Well, he now he won't change it up.
No, change nothing. I said it's a possibility. I could be wrong, but I think Atlanta might snatch their chain because it's inconsistency. The favorite is Atlanta, like I said first. The favorite is Atlanta, but I don't know.
See, bro, Carl, you be switching your shit up. You got all timers. You got all timers. Do you need to get checked?
First of all, if you interrupt me again and being that way, I think that the Indiana Fever gonna snatch their chain.
Okay.
You got me. Actually, you got me. I don't understand some of the things you're saying because the way you saying it, like you got me confused, man.
Just
So
saying 10 toes
I just want you. We're
Claude.
gonna ask you a quick question, bro, Claude. Out of this Indiana and Atlanta, I don't care who you talking about snatching chains. Who do you got?
You ain't say that.
Not look at it.
Okay, so I'm pretty sure you got insurance for the network. You got insurance? So we need.
How about this, bro, Claude?
Bro, Claude, we might need to send him to the doctor.
Bro,
You
Claude,
got Alzheimer's. You got dementia. Do we need to find that?
Bro, Claude, we ain't gonna put the fire on you like that, bro. We're gonna give you a chance to think about it. We're gonna come back to you.
You can't answer that, bro, Claude?
I just think that Atlanta is the favorite to win.
Oh no, we didn't ask you that. Just who you got. Stop doing all that. Who you got? Atlanta or Indiana?
Well, I don't go with the ops. I'm gonna go with Atlanta because Indiana.
Okay, well there you go. There you go.
I ain't gonna stick with the ops. I'm just saying.
Like look, I agree with Sportsway with Dre Day podcast. Atlanta's just too physical for them, especially in the paint. And then y'all still got to see. We ain't talked about BG. BG got playoff experience. She got championship experience.
I can't
know what it takes.
Ops. I'm saying.
No, I understand that, bro, Claude. But
you sounded like you was rolling with them.
Yeah, you had me like you was teetering. Like you talking about snatch.
I said that I think that it's a capability. It's a hatch.
To the next matchup. I ain't messing with bro.
Yeah, bro, Claude, you got me.
They change snatch because they inconsistent. And that's
you got me in the trick bag, bro, Claude, because you got me confused, man.
Plus, I got you.
I said, look, if you put my feet to the fire and I was betting money, I'm putting my money on the dream.
I'm gonna do that too.
Yeah,
I'm rolling with Rush. I'm rolling with Rush.
Hey, everybody, you tap dancing, bro, Claude. That's right, Sports with Dre Day podcast. He tap dancing.
Here we go. Let's get to the next
Dre,
matchup.
You on my side, Dre. Hey, come on, man. I'm just saying. I see a possibility of the chain getting snatched.
So we didn't ask you that, man. Just you got to pick one.
We're going to the next matchup.
Oh yeah, go ahead.
On this for 30 minutes.
Go ahead, Keisha.
I'm rolling with Rush.
All right. The 4 and the 5 seed are pretty much locked. The Mercury are locked into the 4 seed after a loss to the Sparks on Tuesday. They're second in a row following a 6-game winning streak. They will have home court advantage for the first round series against the reigning champion New York Liberty, who were locked into the number 5 seed earlier this week. The Mercury won the season series between the teams 3-1, but it's hard to read too much into that considering the injury issues for both clubs. I need to know, since the 4 and 5 is locked at this moment, we got the Mercury with AT and Kai and Satu, and we got the Liberty who are just getting all their players back with Sab, Stewie, Meesterman, Phoebich. What you thinking, K-Sap? I'll go to you first.
Well, look, I'm gonna be honest. I gotta stand 10 toes down because I told y'all this last year. I said New York was gonna repeat. So I got the New York Liberty. And the reason why I got the New York Liberty for everything that Keisha just mentioned about they just now getting their players back. And this is playoff time. And I'm gonna be real. I'm gonna come out and say this, and then I'm gonna land. I don't trust Clear Copper.
Oh, we about to fight in a minute.
Hold on, let him finish.
We gonna fight. You just said.
I don't trust Khalil Copper. AT and DeWanna Bonner. I know what they can do in the playoffs, despite of the up and down season that DeWanna Bonner had. You know, starting out with the Indiana Fever and then finally getting to the Phoenix Mercury. But everything that Keisha said earlier when she was reading the description, I just think New York, with all their healthy bodies, they're going to be hard to deal with. And y'all know they got that goddamn Loch Ness Monster over there. Y'all know they got that Loch Ness Monster over there. You know they got that Jacquel Jones. And y'all know what I've been saying about Jacquel Jones all the way back to last year. She going to be a handful. Who going to handle the Loch Ness Monster? Somebody got to cancel somebody out. And that's why I said I don't trust Khalil Copper. I'm like Khalil Copper, I'm not high on her like everybody else is.
Okay.
I mean, I've seen games where she can be the Kalia Copper of old, the Chicago days, and I've seen the Kalia Copper like, what the fuck, Kalia Copper? What you doing? But with all the bodies that New York got back, I'm going with New York, and I'm gonna stand 10 toes down, and I'll rest.
All right. Duval.
This matchup is a classic. Why y'all coughing? See, that's some food shit, bro. You know I'm talking. You know what I'm saying? You know people come here to hear me, and you know, get that shit checked. Go to the doctor for that. This ain't COVID. I thought COVID was over. See, let me go. Let me wind it back. Well, anyway, this is a classic case of styles made fights. And the Phoenix Mercury plays a style that's gonna be trouble for New York Liberty. You know, I think New York Liberty going to win because they're deeper. For not only their starting five, but I like Lady Hamilton off the bench, and I like my girl Sably sister off the bench.
Lady Hamilton not playing. She hurt.
Dang. Well, I still like her sister. I still like Sably off the bench. She might not be baby Sably. She a little chubby, but you know what I'm saying? She works out. I like her. She cute. You know what I'm saying? So I root for her. I root for her success. Liberty will win the first round matchup because Phoenix don't got enough. Now, if Phoenix want to play a game of scissor kicks, they might win there. You know what I'm saying? But it can't win the best out of three basketball because New York Liberty is just too deep, too strong, too fast. Well, not too fast because Phoenix.
No, they're not fast. They're real slow.
They slow as hell.
Mm-hmm.
But they're fast in their mind. That's all that matters. They're fast in their mind, and they're too deep, and they'll work it out. But Phoenix, have a good season. Thank you for everything. See y'all free agency.
Bro Claude, what you think?
I got the Phoenix Mercury, and I think it was very, very disrespectful for our boss to sit up here and talk about a scoring champion, not just a scoring champion, MVP, you know what I'm saying, of the playoffs. But then not only that, a goddamn champion in her own right. I think it was very disrespectful for her to take our time and show our baby girl on how to get things done and be better under the basket. I think it's very disrespectful on the way that Kai Copper is, the way she can freakishly go to the basket and do her moves. You know what I'm saying? I think it's very disrespectful that she could shoot from every position on the goddamn court. Yeah, she got hurt this year, so things is kind of was off a little bit. But she's back with a vengeance right now on the win to prove that she is her. So I think it was very disrespectful for the boss man, not too much, because I don't want to get, reprimand. But I'm just, it was just, disrespectful that he would slap me in the face for somebody who means a lot to me in this thing here. And we going to see if his New York Liberty is all what they supposed to be. Like, you know what I'm saying? You got the Vol glazing his booty and everything about backing up with New York Liberty. But I ain't gonna clash you, boss man. I'ma challenge you all the way to the end. And we gonna see at the end of this series if New York is strong enough because they bigger and they better and they got more on the bench than the Phoenix Mercury. But one thing that you forgot, that AT is having the season that she's never had ever in the WNBA right about now. She clicking hot grease. She cooking it. She went to your backyard. She smacked everybody in the face. She kicked your dog. She kicked the cat. She stole your basketball. She fried her fish. And then she left you the tail and say, cook that KSAP. And I'll see you at the end of the New York Liberty defeat. I land.
Bro, Claude, that was all cute and everything, man. But like everybody said, man, what has Kalia Copper done for us lately? That was 4 years ago, man. I know you pissed off because I said I don't trust Kalia Copper. You got pissed off because what you said about her coming to the defense of Angel Reese, man. Take your feelings out of it, man. This is my opinion, and this is how I feel about it. And you know me, I ain't no flipper.
No,
I ain't gonna be flapping back and forth. I'm gonna stand on business. I told y'all at last year, New York Liberty. So why would I go against the New York Liberty? You know what I'm saying? So I gotta stand 10 toes down, and I got to represent New York Liberty, even though that's not my team. But I like their whole unit. You know, they just that's a big unit, man. And everything that you said about AT is correct. But we going into the playoffs, man. We saw what New York did in the playoffs last year. We saw them win a championship. We saw the dogfight with Minnesota. We saw the complaints that the refs gave New York, the victory. New York is on a revenge tour too, to prove all the naysayers wrong about the officials giving them the game. So they got some motivation too. They got to defend their crown. And like Keisha said, when she opened up this whole thing, they are healthy at the right time. Even though our girl Lainey Feebich ain't coming off the bench, but at the same time, that starting five, they can blitz you. You know what I'm saying? You still got Sabrina, you still got Stewie, you still got Jacquel Jones, man. You still got pieces that fit around them three that I just talked about. And, don't disrespect the AT. She's been balling historical season with the triple doubles and things like that. But this is playoffs, baby. And you got to go up to the Mecca. You got to go up to the Mecca to start. You got to go up to the Mecca. You know what I'm saying? Because if the goddamn New York Liberty steal game one, Phoenix getting swept. I did say Sabrina. Sportsway with Dre Day podcast. Now when she get hot, it's curtain call. It's wraps.
Well, it's my turn. Mercury versus the Liberty, 4 against 5. Well, Bro Cleasy, I agree with you. I think the Mercury is gonna pull this one out, and I'm gonna tell you why. AT is my reason why. AT has finally got a team with shooters who can actually put the ball in the hoop. And I actually think New York Liberty losing Kayla Thornton and Lainey Hamilton is actually going to be a big deal. I don't think they're as deep as you think, because they have to play a slowed down. They have to play a slowed down version of basketball, because they have a whole bunch of bigs, like you say, ain't none of them fast. Whereas they got to run behind Kalia Copper. They got to run behind AT bullying them. They got to run behind Satu. They got to run behind the three-pointer shooters that's running around. And they got to run around that new rookie point guard they got in Monique. I think they match up very well with the Liberty. So if it was me, you put my feet to the fire, I think the Liberty might get upset.
Don't go broke, though.
Yeah, I know. But I'm still because the Liberty are starting to get their players back too, right? But the Mercury, I didn't even mention DB, DeWanna Bonner. It's a lot of playoff experience on that Mercury team. But that Mercury team is getting healthy too.
Yeah, I agree with that, Keisha. But this is playoff basketball. Everything slows down. Ain't gonna be no fast pace running up and down the court. So we ain't got to worry about that.
But everybody on that Mercury team has played playoff basketball.
I understand that. But y'all talking about fast pace with the bigs and stuff. New York gonna slow it down. New York know what it takes.
Well, I would say this: the Mercury can play either one. They can
speed
it up. They can speed it up or slow it down. They can do either one. And the Mercury still got Bro Claw's girl on the bench, and they don't even have to use her.
She ain't gonna get no playing time.
Kalani Brown is over there just in case. Okay, Kalani. Okay, Kalani. So go run up on Jacquel Jones. We ain't used you all year.
Let's put your money maker on her. Just slap her. That's it. Okay.
My pick is the Mercury. I think this is a bad matchup for the Liberty.
I respect it.
But we 2-2. Look, you got Duval, I got Bro Claude this time.
Hey, but y'all, one thing. Hey, listen. But look, then if you break it down like that, Keisha, you know what the X factor gonna be?
Who?
Sandy Brondello. He's gonna be the X factor.
You don't think Nick Tibbetts is a good coach?
I didn't say that. I just said, yeah. I mean, both of them are good coach. I mean, he got Phoenix rolling. Got Phoenix rolling. Don't hey, look, I can't say that he don't. But we saw everything that Sandy Brondello went through last year. Everything that she countered against Minnesota.
I like her too, though.
Everything
And
Minnesota threw at her. The next game,
and
she adjusted.
She did, and she still almost lost.
But there ain't no almost in this game. They got the championship. They the defending champion. You can't say no almost. You can't. You got to throw that out the window, Keisha.
Okay.
New York got the trophy, right? So evidently she did enough at the right time to get a victory, right? She got all the hardware. She got it to show, right? So coming into this, and the reason why I brought her name up is because we know what Minnesota was capable of doing last year. We knew what their coach was going to the press conference saying. But everything that she was saying, Sandy Brondello had something to counter that. And she figured it out. And they won the game. And they won the championship.
Let me tell you something, K-Sap, and I agree with you. But you know what else, though?
What's that?
The people that bailed them out are not playing.
Keisha, it doesn't matter. I don't care who bailed them out. They still got the hardware.
No, I'm just saying.
I understand. Look,
it matters the personnel. The people that came in, that Hamilton and Thornton, they not.
But Keisha, regardless of that, I am the champion until you knock me off.
I got you. That's your pick from the beginning of the season.
Yeah, that's my pick. Yeah.
Yeah. I got you.
But I respect your take. You was cooking. I respect that. Right. But at the same time, I can't be like, oh, Keisha, that was beautiful. I see what you did there. I can't do that.
Right. We know you're gonna stand on it. We know you're gonna stand on it.
No, I'm gonna stand on it.
I ain't just saying Billings and Burton ain't. I mean,
no, Keisha got valid points. I said she was cooking on it. Now, if I would have never put myself out there the way I did last year, I might have fell into Keisha's soliloquy, but I'm not gonna fall for it.
I'm with you.
I'm not gonna fall for it. I mean, she says some exceptional things that you got to pay attention to.
Now, look, we're gonna be up here. We're gonna be calling on the Players Club. Yeah. I just don't want you to be at your TV.
I'll peek my head in.
Look, cussing out through it, talking about what the hell is going on here.
Well, look, I put it this way because we talked about this the other day. I'm not Bro Claude. I'm not fully invested in none of them. So it ain't going to hurt me. It's just going to prove that my take, in my opinion, was wrong at the time.
And I could be wrong too, guys.
But I ain't going to be butthurt like Bro Claude and start crashing out and throwing shit and ringing the alarm. Nah.
One team, it's only one.
Do that.
I'm going to be like that on, and you can name them. Who?
Hey, we get to the next. Look, we get to the next. Let's talk.
Go ahead.
I ain't messing around with you, Bro Club, before you crash out. We gonna get to the 6th, 7th, and 8th seed. Right now, as of today, the 6th seed is Indiana Fever, Golden State, and Seattle Storm. It says the Valkyries have one game remaining on Thursday against the Lynx. If they win, they will be the number 6 seed. And the Fever will be the number 7 seed. That's a little switch up.
Yeah.
If the Valkyries lose, however, they will drop to the number 8 seed. The Fever will be the number 6 seed, and the Storm will be the number 7 seed. So the 6th, 7th, and 8th seed depends on the last game. On Tuesday, the Storm clinched the final playoff spot with a dramatic win over the Valkyries, thanks to a game-winning jumper by Erica Wheeler with less than 20 seconds to go. The Storm are currently in 8th place, but can move to the 7th if the Valkyries lose their final game. So this all hinges on the Valkyries have to beat the Lynx to stay in the position.
The Lynx ain't got nothing to play for.
No.
Lynx position can't change. And this is one team, I'm going to say this and I'm going to get out the way.
But if they win, they'll get if they like you say, the Lynx don't have nothing to play for, right?
Yeah.
But if the Valkyries win, that takes them to the 6th seed.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. So it's very interesting, and I'm gonna say this, and I'm gonna get out the way, and I'm gonna let you continue, Keisha.
Mm-hmm.
Out of all these teams in the playoffs, fucking Valkyries are the one y'all got to keep your eye on.
Mm-hmm.
All right, go ahead.
So I would say this: between the 6th, 7th, and 8th seed. Trying to get back to the one I had. 6th, 7th, and 8th seed. So whoever fall, I'm pretty sure the Storm wants to not.
Hold on, Keisha. So if Golden State win, they're gonna be the number 6 seed.
Correct.
Would that push Indiana to 7th?
Yes.
Well, the Indiana getting swept. Las Vegas Aces ain't gonna take no pity on Indiana. So we talking about something totally different now. Because if Golden State wins, if Golden State wins and they play Atlanta, I got Golden State beating Atlanta. I got Golden State beating Atlanta. Now, see, this is where it changed with all the change in this last game where it hinges. If Golden State wins and they move to that goddamn 6th seed and they play Atlanta getting bounced out in the first round.
I got you.
Indiana getting swept.
And like you say, the Lynx don't have any really reason.
They ain't got nothing to play for.
They ain't got nothing to play for.
I agree.
Yeah, Cheryl Reese ain't gonna play her players.
Mm-hmm. Now that will leave Seattle just screwed either way they go.
Seattle they just happy to get in the playoffs, man. Unless Skylar Diggins go bunt her and Nickel, they just put something together that we ain't seen just to create a storm. But yeah, that game, that Golden State, to me, it's a must win for Golden State. They got to put themselves in a better position. They want to get from playing the Las Vegas Aces.
Yeah. They'll do better with the Dream than
they'll beat the Dream.
Yeah.
They'll beat the Dream.
But the Storm, they gonna be one and done. They gonna get to the playoffs, but they're not beating the Lynx.
Yeah.
So Duvall, you think the Valkyries can win against the Lynx and get them a more favorable matchup for the first round?
They can win against the Lynx because the Lynx don't got nothing to play for. But out of the 6th, 7th, and 8th seed, before I even speak on it, it's mighty funny that Indiana got a better record this year than they did last year when they went 20-20 without the player. I ain't saying nothing.
Stop starting that mess.
I ain't saying nothing.
Stay on topic, man. Leave that alone.
They went 2020 with Christian size. You know what I'm saying? I ain't saying nothing.
That's the Duvall everybody want to hear. But stay on topic.
I ain't saying nothing. But out of the 3 teams, I like Seattle the best. I think Seattle got 2 certified Hall of Fame players. And Skylar Diggins and Necker, even though Necker's on a decline, but not on a steep decline, just a slight decline, just a little slippage. not a hard slippage like the transmission, but just a little slippage. That's all.
And you think they could beat the Lynx?
Nah, they don't get the 8th seed, but say they could get the 7th to 6th seed. They say they might do a little scare.
Let me see if they can even get the
They can do a little scare. That's all.
I don't know if they can. Hold on, let me take that down for a minute, bro.
You telling me the Storm can't do a pregnancy scare? They can do a pregnancy scare.
You is silly as hell.
They can do a pregnancy scare. That's all I ask for. A pregnancy scare. You know what I'm saying?
Now, the Storm can get to the 7th seed only if the Valkyries lose.
They can do a close call. That's all. They got a couple Hall of Famers. They can push it to game 3. You know what I'm saying? They ain't gonna get swept. You know what I'm saying? Not with Nutcase on the sideline. You know, Nutcase will go crazy. Nutcase will fight everybody. You know, so I love Skylar Diggins.
So you saying because they got Nutcase on the sideline, they'll push the Lynx.
Yeah, they'll put. Don't say Nutcase will go crazy on the sideline. She throw chairs and stuff like she Rodman, Dennis Rodman. I'm telling you, I love Necker and I love Skylar. Skylar's probably my 3rd favorite player after Angel and Paige. You know, so I love Skylar. she my type of player. She'll fight everybody.
Oh yeah.
You know what's funny about all this, Devon? After all, when you brought up the fever, after all that went on this season, and she still have a, like you say, a better record than Christy Sides had last year. A lot of coaches would have folded up to 10.
Yeah. And
We
she's
gotta
a
give,
defense unit.
and we got to get Stephanie White.
See, that's
some
what I
type
try
of
to tell
credit.
y'all. Stephanie White is a good coach, man.
We got to give her some type of credit for that, because Christy Sides didn't have to deal with none of this they got going on.
They ran
this
Christy
season,
Sides out of there
this season. But you see what I'm saying? Like, Stephanie White had to coach different players throughout the whole season, coming in, going out, coming in, going out,
and still maintain.
and losing her quote unquote best player. She gotta get some kind of kudos for that, y'all. I'm sorry, DeBall. Keep going, keep cooking.
No, that's all it is. You know what I'm saying? I could see Seattle Storm giving a pregnancy scare, but you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Indiana and Valkyries, you know what I'm saying? I don't know. You know what I'm saying? Valkyries, you know what I'm saying?
Man.
I'm just saying the Valkyries, you know what I'm saying? They're superstar way. They're Angel Reese trade this offseason way. We'll be fine. We'll have a different conversation. And Indiana, y'all the little engine that could. Y'all had broken necks, bones, you know what I'm saying, legs, all
everything.
That. But y'all still made it. And y'all made it without the player. You know what I'm saying? Y'all won 4 more games. So, you know, I'm proud of y'all. You know what I'm saying?
DeVal, question before you finish your soliloquy. You think the Valkyries can beat the Dream?
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Valkyries, don't say y'all sleeping on now. Let that coach.
Yeah,
man,
but I'm saying I still think, you know, Atlanta is a big team, but I just think the way the Valkyrie play, they
muddy it up.
Yeah.
And that coach is a great coach. Like, Nally is a great coach, and she's one of those coaches that could take out your best player by strategizing against your best player in a proper manner.
I like how when she calls timeout, she got that clipboard ready.
Yeah. I like our coach.
Why we always gotta bring it back to that ninja?
He got popsicles ready. He don't got no.
You let him bring it back to that ninja. That's
I'm about to cut him off. Bro, Claude.
Yeah.
The 6th, 7th, and 8th seed. Do you think the Valkyries can beat the Lynx to secure that 6th seed? Or do you think it even matters? Well, it matters to the Valkyries because they don't want to play the Aces first round.
They want to get up out of there.
You know, they'd rather play anybody else other than the Aces, because the Aces are going to.
Sorry.
So do you believe the Valkyries can win that last game against the Lynx when they rest in their playoffs? To at least get the hold on, let me go. To at least get the 6th seed. Lord Jesus. Thank you, 6'8", 499. I feel certain people want the Fever to win their series so they can say they did it without Caitlin Clark. I could be wrong. Well, you got 2 things rolling, 6'8". You got Fever fan. Well, I ain't gonna say Fever fan. You got Clarkies who don't want them to win because she ain't there. Then you got some people want them to win because Caitlin isn't there. Everybody wants to be proven right. That's all it is. Oh, can't hear you, K-Sap.
I'm not gonna go with that narrative no more. 6'8" Aquarius, man.
Go ahead.
I mean, this is basketball, man. You know, you go in the playoffs and try to win. I don't care. Like Keisha said, everybody wants to be proven right.
That's
in this situation, I don't give a damn. Indiana Fever are in the playoffs. And if you got a chance to win, go fucking win. I don't care what the naysayers say. I don't care what the people think. This is not about nobody's feelings. Nope. This is about we trying to win basketball games. We trying to win a playoff series and go to the next round. So that narrative, I'm not even going with that narrative no more. That narrative was created a long time ago when the player went down. The way Keisha said it, a lot of people, since the player was out, they wanted to see Indiana be successful. You know what I'm saying? So they can say, oh, I was right. They don't need her to win ball games. She just puts butts in seats. You know what I'm saying? So I'm not going with that narrative. Indiana's in the playoffs. They're in there for a reason. And it's not just because of the player. It's because of the goddamn coach and Stephanie White. And Keisha made a great point. All the players that came in and out of that lineup, and she still kept her head above water, and she wasn't able to get her, her mouth wet because she didn't drown. She stayed afloat.
Right.
You got to give her kudos, man. So that narrative about winning without Caitlin and winning with Caitlin, bump that shit. I ain't got time to discuss that no more. They in the playoffs, and all Indiana fans, regardless if you're a Caitlin Clark fan or you just a Caitlin Clark fan or you're an Indiana fan, you would want to see that team win. And I'll land.
All I want them to do is give Kelsey Mitchell her
give her just dues, man. Stop saying all this shit. Kelsey Mitchell doing all this and doing that. Kelsey Mitchell is a fucking bona fide baller. She's not scared of the moment. Yeah. She's not. She don't go hide when the bright lights come on. And I said that last year about Caitlin Clark, the player. I said when the moment was too big, she was Gizmo. Bright lights. She ran and hid. It was Kelsey, the bailout queen, getting Indiana over the hump. And it is what it is. You can throw a rock at me and hit me in my mouth all you want, but I'm just speaking facts.
Bro, Claude, finish up so we can get to this next topic. And what you think? You think the Valkyrie? Think the Valkyrie's gonna pull it off so they can be the 7th seed?
The Lynx probably just let them take that game.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think that.
I mean, be the 6th seed. That's what I meant to say. Sorry,
I don't think Cheryl even gonna play Fee again. She ain't gonna do it, and I don't think Courtney Williams gonna play, and I don't think McBucket's probably play. But she gonna give the other one some burn to do it. Cheryl Reeves is of the old guard, chat. She don't care about this stuff. She already got her placement. She don't care about no damn records and all of that, trying to chase records and stuff like that. If they didn't get it, they didn't get it beforehand instead of needing it and try to play to get it. She's not one of those type of people. She's an old guard. She come from pop. She don't care about no damn record. She don't care about that. So she probably gonna let the Valkyries win, which takes me to the Atlanta Dream again. Now, feet to the fire. Atlanta Dream on the Valkyries, they gonna get their ass kicked. Pivot.
So everybody thinks if the Valkyries end up going against the Dream lose.
They too inconsistent, sister. They too inconsistent. They don't have what the Valkyries have. All the way to Kate Martin, those girls have a will to win. They might not be the greatest, but they have the will to win. It said, what he say? Great season without said player across the board for the WNBA, historic year for AT Asia, about get our 4th MVP. Golden State made history as the expansion team, the improvement of the Dream. Yeah,
it actually was a great year for the WNBA.
Yeah, it was. Yeah, it was a great year.
While everybody was focusing on just the Fever and the Chicago Sky, all the other teams got better.
All the teams got better.
And another thing that the New York Liberty got going for them is Coco Jones and Donovan Mitchell.
You're so damn crazy. You're so damn crazy.
All right, go ahead.
Hey, we gonna get to the next topic because I told y'all we're gonna be here all night. But hey, we'll probably do another recap on Friday because everything will be set.
Because everything be set. We got to run it back.
Yeah, everything will be set, and the playoffs start on Sunday. So y'all tune into that. Right now, let me take this down. We're gonna talk a little bit of Angel Reese because for some reason, every day there's somebody out here saying something about Angel, and it goes viral. So here we go. I'm gonna play this clip, and then we're gonna talk. What they say? Donovan Mitchell can be bad luck for his choking ass. Oh,
come on, Dre Day. Stop that.
Don't do that, Dre Day.
Stop that. No worse than the New York Yankees.
All right, y'all. Angel McCoughtry said some comments about this ongoing saga with Angel Reese and Chicago Sky putting the organization on Front Street. And there's a lot of confusion going on. So everybody got an opinion. So I just thought
they only here to cause confusion.
Look, I just thought this opinion was different, but we're gonna listen to it and then we're gonna go from there. Y'all ready? Let's hit it. Yeah, she's streaking. Here we go.
You're not the only one having a bad season. Your teammates are having a bad season too. But here's the difference. Is your teammates, they don't have $1 million deals, endorsement deals. They don't have Shaq advocating for them, right? So even though they're having a losing season, one of your teammates might not even see $50,000, $100,000 in their bank account. So you have to take the good with the bad and know that even though you're having a losing season, it's how you say it, but you're so blessed. Mm-hmm. You have everything in front of you. So as a leader, what you do, you go to the front office at the end, you go see your GMs. Hey, what can we do? Who can we bring in? What vets can we bring in? Courtney's coming back. That's how you do it, Angel, for the future. What do you think on that, Ross?
Do you think it was too early in her career to be delivering this message too? Like, does she have the clout for that?
Sure. She can deliver. I'm all about saying what you feel, right? We don't hold stuff in, but it's just how we say it. You never want your teammates to feel like, because they're already looking at you like you have everything, right? Like you said, they don't have $1 million endorsement deals, but they're having a losing season too. You know what I would do, Angel? I would get one of my endorsements, say, give me an extra 100,000 so I can give all my teammates 10 just to show them I care. I would do stuff like that. Mm-hmm. That puts you in a limelight of like, wow, mm-hmm. Let's set this girl up. The owners will look at you like the GMs, and then they'll make sure they set you up for success. But when it's like, I got to take care of me, and don't make it sound like it's just all about you, especially when you're such in a blessed position that other girls will never see because they're losing too.
Okay. There's a lot to unpack there, but I think I'm going to start with Duvall because Duvall, she said a lot. She kept referring to Angel Reese being blessed, and somehow she should share more and not make it more about herself. I guess she should just share her endorsement. The other girls don't have Shaq advocating for her, advocating for them. They're not making the amount of money she's making off the court. So she should spread the wealth, and that would kind of, I guess, tone down some of the vitriol in the locker room. I'm guessing that's the way she was going with that. She did acknowledge that Angel Reese is the big dog, and you can say it because she is the big dog, but she didn't like the way she said it. A lot to unpack. Go ahead, Duvall. I'm at a crossroads.
You know why you want to start with me first.
Don't crash out, man. Just give you a nice little take.
No, you know why you start with me first.
Don't crash out, man.
We ain't gonna be here all day.
Give your take and move on, man. Don't take your heart out of it tonight. Just say what you need to say.
You know why I chat here. Van, take off your hat.
If you're gonna crash out, man, let somebody else go, and we let y'all crash out at the end, man.
I just got crashed out a little bit, just a little bit.
Well, we'll let you crash out at the end, man.
All right, go ahead. You gonna have to wait.
Well, you go, K-Sap. You go, because I'm
not crashing out either.
Yeah.
Only thing I can say, Angel, I totally got to disagree with what you said. You're talking about Angel's the big dog. See, this is the problem I have. If you ain't never been the big dog and been in Angel Reese's situation, how you going to tell her how to respond? How you going to tell her what to say? See, it looks good on the outside when you can tell somebody what to say because you've never been in her shoes. And this young lady, 23 years old, frustrated because she gave it her all, and the team was out there stinking it up. and she got a right to call him out. I don't think that's no detriment to the team. I don't think the team should be slighted by that, but the team got in their feelings. Like I've always said, a hit dog gonna holler, and they all hollered. Now you hollering, Angel. So the crazy thing about it is you can't tell her what to say because you've never been in her situation. And then you pocket watching. You don't know what Angel got. You know what I'm saying? So, that just looks bad. It's like now y'all want to, I'm going to take this terminology from Shannon Sharp and then I'm going to let it go.
Mm-hmm.
Shannon Sharp said when everything was all good on my end, nobody had nothing to say. But now y'all got me down. Everybody want to pile on. See, when Angel was doing good and putting up these numbers and stuff, people were still criticizing her. Nobody was really giving her praise, but us here on the YouTube. But now she's in a situation where you see how she's been doing bad by the organization. The words that she said got held against her. She got her, like Keisha said, she got her feet held to the fire. And now everybody want to say something.
Mm-hmm.
Where was y'all when Angel was going through all this bullshit she was going through? Where was y'all's voices then? But now y'all just like the rest of them. Y'all piling on a situation that you should just leave it alone. And I'll land.
Well, let me go before the crash outs get to go. I will say this. First of all, you don't never be call yourself telling people to do with their pocket money, with what's in their pocket. Number two, is it even within the rules of the WNBA to go and get outside money to give to teammates? Like, what are we talking about here? Because the Las Vegas Aces, what was they Chamber of Commerce tried to get them all 100,000 and they got investigated. Is it okay for a player to take out money and give their teammates cash? I don't know if that can be done. Number three, why don't we have the same amount of attitude toward the organization to give these players what they need? Why does it have to come from Angel Reese, a 23-year-old player who's a second-year player? Because she spoke about her organization, whether you liked her comments or not. And I'll land with this. Angel has given her teammates gifts after gifts after gifts. What else y'all want from this young lady?
Didn't she take them to the Beyonce concert?
Yes.
That's money. That's dollars.
She always bring her teammates along with whatever she's got going on.
Yep.
What else do you want from this lady? What else do you want from her? It's just asinine. Go ahead, K-Side.
And you know what's real diabolical about the situation? Now I heard some things that Sophie Cunningham said too. So
yeah,
everybody just piling on. Like, how y'all gonna tell?
Sophie Cunningham went on her podcast talking about certain things you just don't say. But Sophie Cunningham, you're a hypocrite. I'm gonna tell you why you're a hypocrite. Because as soon as your podcast dropped, you were saying a lot of stuff you shouldn't say. They kept finding you.
Yeah.
You still said it.
Yeah, but I'll rest. I know these two about to crash out.
I just don't understand how we can have this insane amount of responsibility we putting on a second-year player, even though she is the big dog. But for Angel McCoughtry to be talking about like it's all about me. Yes, Angel McCoughtry, it's my effing money, Angel. What are you talking about? I got my people to take. Is y'all crazy? Never mind. I ain't crashing out.
Don't do it, Keisha. Don't fall victim. Don't fall victim. Throw your hands up.
I hate people counting my coins.
Yeah.
You'd have got told off. But which crash out king want to go first? Duvall or Broclaw?
Hey, go ahead, do your
You
thing.
ain't have to interrupt my spirit. You know, I said I had something on my mind. I ain't like that, K-Sap.
Go
I
ahead.
gotta say this once again. Van, throw your hat in that hell. You know what I'm saying? ADP, pray to the Jesus, because you know what I'm saying, you don't need it. You know what I'm saying? Ready, Mercury, take out your cigarette, put it out. You know what I'm saying? I need your silver for this. And Pretty Tony, you know what I'm saying? Salute to your dogs. Because I got something to say. This about to get ugly.
Uh-oh.
Why is Murder Urkel is telling my girl Angel Reese how to spend her goddamn money? You know what we could do with that $100,000 that you asked Angel Reese to get her teammates? Let's give it to you to fix up your body. You know what I'm saying? Stop worrying about what Angel Reese is doing with her goddamn money. You know what I'm saying? Who is you to lock up the church's own building to talk about doing an extra collection plate? Why we gotta do an extra collection plate for these sorry behind heifers that can't play basketball? What we already doing here? You know what I'm saying? This is something wrong with this picture, boss man. We got to pay for friendship now, and you got to pay for friends. Ain't the friends that's already around you paying them? Ain't you paying Janine? Ain't you paying that big ass bodyguard looking like Mr. T? You paying him? I mean, these people ain't working for free, right? You know what I'm saying?
No.
Ain't you paying all these other people around you? Now we gotta pay for these heifers, you know what I'm saying, for them to be happy. You know what I'm saying? We got trick off them like Future be tricking off of these IG models. Why we gotta do this now? If this is what we got to do now, if this is what we got to do today, this is wrong. You know what? I'm tired of these heifers want free handout. You know what I'm saying? This ain't the dope game. You know what I'm saying? I ain't no kingpin. This ain't Frank Lucas. I ain't just getting no job to sell dope. Just to sell dope, you gotta earn it. You know what I'm saying? So I'm finna give a job for these women. Since nobody else can't give them a job, since they want us to get money from under the table to get to them, like, you know what I'm saying, like we the Murdoch, you know what I'm saying, family. You know what I'm saying? We ain't positive scheming over here. Angel, we ain't positive scheming. Hell with them. So I'm gonna give them some jobs. Okay, let's start with Vandersloot. Vandersloot, you want a job? You know what I'm saying? Chuck E. Cheese need a rat. You know what I'm saying? You be the rat. Vandersloot, you be the rat. You can Chuck E. Cheese rat. Do that job. Okay, cool. Let's move past you. Kier Nurse. See, I got in trouble for you using your name last time. So I'm going to be very gentle when I say this. Kier Nurse, OnlyFans got your name on it. I'm going to just leave it there. I'm going to move past you. Okay, who else we got here? Camilla. You know what I'm saying? They got the high striker at the carnival. You know what the high striker is? That's when you take that big ass hammer and you hit it on the thing and the bell go all the way to the top and you hit the top bell, you win a prize. Camilla used to be the ball striker, the high striker queen. You know, say take your big hammer and hit that shit for dollars. You know, so don't ask my Angel Reese for shit. You know, say she don't owe you nothing. You know what I'm saying? E-Will. You know what I'm saying? You look like Carissa Shields. Learn how to be a boxer. You know what I'm saying? Take some boxing lessons. We'll put you in the ring. Maybe you can win a couple times, win some little money that way. God damn it. That's what we gonna do. Maddie Westbell, ask your girlfriend. Don't ask Angel Reese. You know what I'm saying? She get an NIL deal to go to TCU. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? A little cheap in Texas, I heard. You know what I'm saying? That's what they told me. You know what I'm saying?
No state tax.
You know what I'm saying? They do a little funny stuff down there, but a little cheap down there. You take some of Olivia Miles' money and you spend on yourself. Don't ask Angel Reese for a goddamn thing because she ain't getting your shit. You know what I'm saying? HBL. Your boyfriend make $143 $1 million allegedly. You know what I'm saying? He can't fix that bald spot on top of his head. But at the end of the day, you know what I'm saying? He might need some of that money. So don't ask Angel for nothing because she don't owe y'all got that thing. You know what I'm saying? And Uzi, you know what I'm saying? They need a substitute teacher and they need a cafeteria lady. You know what I'm saying? Fire your job at the school board. You know what I'm saying? Maybe you get a job over there. Don't ask Angel Reese for a goddamn thing. You know what? Who else I got to talk about? You know what I'm saying? Who talking about that need some money? What you mean you need some money? Rebecca Allen, you know what I'm saying? What you talking about you need some money? Ain't you always say accident? You know what I'm saying? That's what they say in Chicago. You know what I'm saying? They got accident lawyers and stuff like that. So you know what you might need to do? You might need to fall your ass down and call Roosevelt Injury Lawyers. You know what I'm saying? Fall your ass down in the store. You know what I'm saying? Call Roosevelt Injury Lawyers in Chicago. Broker I know what I'm talking about. He might win your case and you get your settlement so you don't ask Angel Reese for shit. You know what I'm saying? Because who the hell is y'all to be asking Angel Reese for some money when y'all sorry behind females can't even make a basket? They can't even pass the ball. You can't even pass the ball properly. You know what I'm saying? She wouldn't give you money to play 2K. You know what I'm saying? Who the hell is y'all to be asking my goat for any kind of money. Y'all better get y'all asses up and get a goddamn job and start asking Angel Reese like she's some like she's some type of madam. You know, say she don't pass money for free. This ain't the welfare line. This ain't food stamp. This ain't EBT. She don't pass out government cheese or free lunches. You know, say get your ass off your couch and earn this shit. Because don't play with Angel Reese because she is the GOAT. You know, say if you want to earn some money, find a trade. Learn how to do something right. Maybe Angel will hire you. You know what I'm saying? Maybe she'll put you on the payroll just like she put Janine on the payroll. Once you do that, then you can learn. Say, they will put you on the W-2 because she already claimed y'all on y'all taxes because y'all making money off of Angel because, like I said, that's her franchise. She breaking the breadwinner. She need to file taxes for McCoughtry, JP, and the rest of that sorry-ass staff who think they deserve a dime for Angel Reese. So, Angel McCoughtry, you shut the hell up, look like a fake Tony Braxton, and don't worry about nobody's money that's not yours. Angel Reese, we stand pat. I rest my case.
Please breathe. Let me get to these super chats. Thank you, Dreamtime 211 for the $5 super chat. Let me get this straight. She want Angel to pay the women who froze her out all season. Yeah, Dreamtime. Hold on. I got another one down here. Gamble 310. Thank you for the $2 super chat. Agreed. She is telling her to violate league rules. Yeah, I don't even think that is. I think that's against the league rules. Like, that's what I said. Broke Claude. Crash Out King number 2.
First of all, I'm Crash Out King number 1.
I'm sorry.
And that bastard is number 2.
I'm sorry,
he's under me, and he's the little fucking minion that's coming behind me. Don't you never disrespect me up on this damn thing. You better understand what the hell the pecking order is around here, Keisha. You get to playing some old tricky shit with the milkman when it comes to Duvall. But I ain't going for that bullshit. You almost made me, when you did that, you almost made me get a cigar and start puffing it because you're testing my goddamn patience. Boss man, please forgive me of the words that I do and say right now. Don't bring it up against me. You know I love you so much to be my brother. But my little brother told y'all and laid the shit out. He told y'all. And don't be messing with the baby goat. I'm just saying the baby goat, she just trying to run around and try to learn her way, eat some grass. And you know what I'm saying? If she eats somebody's coat, carpet, or shoe, she ain't really meaning to do it because she just the baby goat. You know what I'm saying? So I would say you're asking me about some shit that don't make no sense, Keisha. And I don't know why, boss man, the fuck I got to answer this bullshit that Keisha presented in front of me, but I guess you wanted to have it to be a great show. So on the motherfucking playback, you gonna see me and motherfucking Duvall, the baby goat of what the fuck we do in the crash out system. I'm just gonna lay the shit out so you motherfucking peoples can understand where the fuck I'm coming from. Ariel Atkins, $200,000. Courtney motherfucking broke knee, old ass, don't need no motherfucking more grass to motherfucking lawn anybody more that's over there munching all types of burgers. I'm just saying at $185,000. Rebecca Allen, Brokeback Mountain, always hurt with the knee case, ankle twisted ass, 2-point goose egg every other day, motherfucking Allen, $160,000 for this year. Mariah broke ass. I don't know if it's your neck. I don't know if it's your wrist. I don't know if it's your toe. Whatever the fuck is broke on Jefferson, she never ever was able to drive a fucking car from the time a car was invented or allowed to drive in Chicago when she arrived to this motherfucker because of her injuries. $145,500. What a fucking robbery. I mean, you got 3 people that just robbed the fucking bank, and this punk ass girl who has just been let out of the shoe system. I mean, up into the jail, the prison. I don't know what the fuck Angel McCoughtry been in the last few years. I don't fucking know. But anyway, as I go down the list, Kia, goddammit, I made a mistake, boss man, and I'm so sorry that I wanted Kia Nurse here. I got to tell everybody that I apologize, and that's why I always say I could be wrong. I could be wrong, and we know she well thrown. I'm just saying the song goes like this. Bars. $100,045. What a OnlyFans at? What they at? What a OnlyFans at? What they at? Allegedly. Anyway, Michaela Olawede, a deserving $125,000, but she was so fucking confused. She didn't know if she was supposed to go. Do I supposed to go to the left? No, go to the right. I'm going to the right. You told me left. No, go to the left. Tyler fucking Marsh confused. Don't know what position as. I don't know where Michaela go, as she did make 125,000 undeserving points because she had no fucking clue of what the fuck she belonged, but they gave her the money anyway. Elizabeth make no goddamn sense. Williams, she has to miss the most layups of all time on the Chicago fucking sky. I don't want to hear shit about no Angel Reese. I made it my point, and I told Keisha, no, bro, Cloud, she a feasible. Oh, shut your ass up, Keisha. You over there glazing like you know what the fuck I'm saying was wrong. And I was right what I said, and she was not feasible for a motherfucking thing that she could ever do. And she didn't earn a motherfucking dime of that $100,000 that they paid her broke ass jump. I don't know what type of jump shot that was, Duvall. I don't fucking know. I'm just saying I'm going to go past that because boss man scratching his fucking head. So I'm trying to get to this point. Rachel Bannum got over on us. Not only did she secure $95,000, she got all of the Jewtown Polishes. She got all of the Harold's Chicken. She was there at the Uncle Remus line. She was there when the Krispy Kreme got open, the one that's right there on Halsted in 163rd. She was the first motherfucker in line to get those donuts. I'm just saying the good food pizza, home run in, stay ordering, going to a hotel because I got some inside people. I'm just saying, ate all of the damn tasty food that was in Chicago and was giving it free. I mean, what the hell does she want when she's high, she's low? The last 2 games, so I remember, maybe the 3 games, she had 0 fucking points. Anyway, what a robbery. Camila Cardoso not getting paid enough. I'm not going on my baby girl. I disagree with Duvall, mad scientist, broke back mouth ass, talking on my baby girl like she didn't have some fucking shit to do with it when she didn't say it all the fuck year. Whatever Angel say, I'm on what she on. If Angel say it, I like it. If Angel don't like it, I don't like it. How many times does she have to say this shit to you, you ADHD ass nigga that's on the other side of me? I'm sorry, boss. I told you I was going to go there. But he got ADHD, and these young niggas, he need Ritalin. Did you take your fucking Ritalin pill to understand that Camila Cardoso said that she's down to the ground, but you want to include my baby from the Gamecock because you just a hateful ass minion. But I'm going to let you get away with it because you my baby brother. But anyway, at the end of the day, Angel Reese, how fucking sad can you get? $74,909 from a super trash team that she led all 2 years of her career. I'm so sad and so sorry, Angel. Hailey Van Lith never got off the fucking bus. Along with Maddie Westbell, she didn't catch the fucking bus. So I'm sorry for those 2 girls They didn't get a fucking look at the screen. They say, I want to look at the mirror. I want to look at the movie. I want to look at the movie. They say, stay your $5 ass out there. This ain't no movie, this film, but you stay the fuck outside in the hallway when we get through with our session. That's what had happened to the two rookies because Tyler Marsh don't even know their fucking first name. I guarantee you he don't know Westbelt name is Maddie and don't know Vadenlift's name is Haley. So I end with this. I don't never know no motherfucker that ain't never led nothing. They ain't never had nothing. And Donald Trump said it, and I hate that I have to mention that bastard's name, but he did say something that made sense. He said that he didn't want no professors teaching in college that has never been a millionaire in a business class. That kind of made sense to me. As whack as he is, and as delusional as he is, how the fuck you gonna tell me how to be a millionaire and you a $5 ass nigga working for Don Juan around a goddamn corner asking for 20 twins for your thing, the job that you do. I don't know what type of job you do. I'm just saying like it could be a mechanic or I don't know. You look kind of strong too. So I don't know what type of job it is. But how you gonna tell Angel how to handle her business? You ain't gonna be able to do it. Ain't gonna be able to do it. So I land with this. Her and the fake ass, goofy ass Sierra, you know, the fake ass Sierra from along the side of her, looking like she done stole somebody's tint color wig. I don't fucking know. It kind of looked raggedy than a motherfucker. And I didn't see no edges on the other girl. I'm just saying, Angel, you got them faded, baby girl. Don't worry about it. I'm here, uncle here. Your auntie here, your cousin that's crazy, that's on Ritalin, he here, and your other uncle who's scratching his head because we some crazy ass bastards that's on this live. But I want to make sure everybody get it on the playback. Everybody got to get it on the playback that Angel Reese is the baby goat and fuck Chicago. All right, I'm done.
Okay, Sam.
I don't like how he be interrupting our spiritual meeting with me and Bro Claude. They know that's what people came to see. They came to see a show. They ain't come to see no boring talking, just like Boss Man said. They come to see animation and a show, and they come to hear some of these jokes. And like I say, speaking of jokes, you know what I'm saying? I forgot to mention Rachel Banner. She need to take her ass to Nickelodeon because they looking for a SpongeBob stunt double. You need a job, you take your ass over there. You know what I'm saying? You be SpongeBob stunt double. Don't ask Angel Reese for no goddamn money. You know, and I forgot about Michaela. Tell her to take her ass to Tyler Perry Studio in Atlanta. You know what I'm saying? They can look for some extras. Maybe it's what the new TV show called Sister, whatever not. Take her ass down now. Don't ask Angel Reese for shit. We told y'all we ain't giving out no handouts. This ain't the government. This ain't COVID. You ain't getting no refund checks. This ain't student loans in college. Y'all better take y'all ass somewhere and get a job. Get your ass out my house.
As if the beats wasn't enough, boss. As if the ones, you know what I'm saying? Now since they done fucked up with Angel, they ain't gonna get the ARs, so they didn't cancel that Christmas. But I'm just saying.
Can't
get no ARs.
I think this is the time we land.
Yeah.
And get up out of here. Because
And I will say this before we land. Is Angel Reese employed by a sports team or a regular 9 to 5?
Go ahead, boss. That's why I love this dude. He's so intellectual. He's just an intellectual.
God damn. Me, Angel Reese, Camilla Cadosa, Haley Van Lift, and Maddie Westbeld are employed by the same goddamn employer. God.
They are. But they asking one employee to give the other employees money.
Y'all just look at that bottom half. So y'all telling me Angel Reese and Haley Van Lift's name can be mentioned with Angel Reese when it comes to dollars? So you basically saying Camilla Cardoso, Angel Reese, Haley Van Lift, and Maddie Westfield, they all make about the same.
Yeah, pretty much.
How much you slice it and dice it, man? Every 2 weeks, if you really break it down, every 2 weeks, probably bringing in about $2,500 every 2 weeks. Take out their taxes and insurance.
Mm-hmm.
That's fucking diabolical. I'll land. Like Keisha.
Hey, y'all. Thank y'all for being in the chat. We are going to get up out of here because I fear there's another crash out coming. And I'm going to be in my bed before that crash out happens.
I got one more thing.
Oh,
Angel said she ain't giving out no PPP loans.
No.
So ass off for a goddamn thing.
Ain't no forgiveness either. Ain't no forgiveness, little brother. Ain't no goddamn forgiveness.
No PPP loan, no forgiveness. No, buy here, pay here at the car dealership. We ain't giving out a goddamn thing. So don't ask Angel for a goddamn thing. Y'all better
Not
go
a sandwich.
ask your
Not
mama.
a goddamn
Tell her
sandwich.
ask your mama. That's all. Go ask your mama.
Oh my
Go ahead,
God.
close out, Keisha. Tell them go ask their mama.
You ready?
Play with your mama, don't play with her. All right?
Oh my God. Help us, Jesus.
Yeah, Keisha, we all got to pray real quick.
Help us, Jesus. When I ask that question,
I'm gonna keep it. Uzan, looking. You better get your $5 ass. Hurry up to get the turkey. Anyway.
Oh
Keisha,
my God.
Go ahead and roll the intro.
Yeah. Hey guys, in the chat, thank y'all for rocking with us tonight. Hit the like button. Hit the like button.
Love, peace, and hair grease.
As soon as this show over, guys, I'm gonna let y'all know I'm out of here.
Hit the subscribe button. If you haven't subscribed to the Full Court Trio, please subscribe. If you haven't subscribed to Crazy Bro Claude, please go subscribe to Steady Server ENT. I'm your host, Keisha. Please go subscribe to my channel, Cut the Ish Real Talk Sports. And KSAP is over there looking like he a mad professor. Go subscribe to Simply Ball Dropping Podcast.
Yo,
We love y'all.
Hey, Van said you ain't even get a word from y'all sponsor.
You know what? It went off the rails for just a minute.
You got to pay your bills now.
Yeah, I'm going.
Underdog Fantasies is the best way to do play-by-play fantasy sports.
Underdog Fantasy is the best way to play fantasy sports. Let me tell you about the simplest way to get in on some WNBA and NBA action. Find your player, pick higher or lower, win you some extra cash. Pick between 2 to 5 players to fill out your pick'em entry, get every pick right, and win some serious cash. Use our promo code FCT and receive up to $1,000 in bonus cash. Now that it's football time, follow the Full Court Trio as we share our picks. Like I said, pick your player, choose your amount, win money, make picks, win cash. Thanks, Underdog Fantasy, for the partnership with us, and thank you for using promo code FCT on Underdog Fantasy.
Hey, before we go, thank you, Tanya Mitchell, for the $10 super sticker. Thank you. Thank you so much. Hey, guys, we out of here. Until Friday, we'll be back at it again. We out.
How about them Vikings?
Oh, shut up. Bye, guys.